So, we take pride in providing you with an unforgettable shopping experience. Our friendly staff is here to assist you in each and every step of the way. Ready to place an order or have a question? Call us at 316-0184 or 255-6823. And carry, cash and carry, and carry, cash and carry. We can
Fresh Market Pharmacy has expanded to customers with its new additional location at best price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875. WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lowered. Fresh Market, where money don't count and pocket that hurts you. A Fresh Market, right there. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. We are stock, supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop.
I would like to say good morning to Mr. Thomas and his team this morning. Good morning, Mr. Thomas.
Good morning, Matt. Morning, Matt, and all our listeners over there. Of course, we are back again here this morning from Fresh Market and Best Price, the pharmacy that continues to provide you with quality medicines. And in addition to that, the service. And in addition to that, we provide educational information to you. And of course, today is no exception. We're going to talk about digestive health today, various issues along our digestive tract and issues that occur and how it occurs, and most of all, how we can care for it. When I say morning to some of our avid listeners, Nurse Jacob, morning to you, May and Ronald and Edith, who are on Ireland for the funeral, morning to you, Andrew Joseph, Gally the electrician, Butcho the mechanic, Pamela, Wayne, morning to you. Robertson, morning to you. So morning to all of you. And of course, Ricky and the others. Dr. Hamlet, who is back in New York, morning to you. Dr. Banis and Debbie, morning to you. Joe Christmas and the others, morning to all of you. So morning to all of you. And those are avid listeners. Good. So we're going to talk about digestive conditions all along our digestive tracts, especially when persons, after having a meal, they experience pain. We're going to explain all that to you. So let Nora tell us, what is really stomach pain?
You may experience stomach pain after eating due to certain digestive conditions. The stomach is the organ responsible for most of your food's digestion. The stomach's primary function is breaking down food that is swallowed and passing through your esophagus and sending the resulting mixture onto the small intestine. Although everyone has had stomach pain after eating at some time, or almost everyone, has had stomach pain after eating at some time or another. The causes are usually quite benign, ranging from overindulging to simply eating something that doesn't agree with you. However, frequent stomach pain after eating is a sign of a deeper problem and should not be ignored. Stomach pain after meals may be due to irritable bowel syndrome, functional dyspepsia, or other conditions. Learn the causes, diagnosis, and treatment. Stomach aches and pains can happen at almost any point during the process of digestion. While some of this is usually normal, see a doctor right away if you're experiencing severe stomach pain, bloody stool, vomiting or diarrhea, unintentional weight loss, trouble swallowing, or fever.
Good. So these are conditions you really need to see a doctor for. One need to take it seriously if they have these conditions, especially serious blood in stool, vomiting, diarrhea, unintentional weight loss. Good. Now, what symptoms would someone normally experience after eating? If they experience stomach pain, what would they observe?
Most of the time, the causes of digestive trouble after eating are not much to worry about. But if the pain is very strong, sudden, or long lasting, it should be examined by a doctor as soon as possible. Some common warning signs of stomach pains after eating include 1. Bloating. Just because others can tolerate certain kinds of food well does not mean you will too. Eating too fast, too much, or foods too high in fat can all trigger gas and bloating issues in the stomach. Try logging the foods you eat and tracking how your body responds to different things. Constipation. Stomach pain after eating, coupled with constipation, can spring from various lifestyle and dietary factors. For example, the abdominal muscles and diaphragm are needed to aid digestion, and insufficient fiber in the diet can make it hard for food to pass through your system properly. Heartburn. Heartburn often accompanies stomach pain and indigestion. Heartburn is often caused by acid reflux, the reverse flow of stomach acid up into the esophagus, causing burning and discomfort. Too much alcohol and fatty foods are often to blame. Nausea. Nausea is an important sign to look out for because it has several possible causes, anything from food poisoning to Crohn's disease, a chronic inflammatory disease of gastrointestinal tract. If you regularly feel nauseous after eating, see a doctor. Other symptoms and warning signs associated with stomach pain after eating are jaundice, belching, vomiting, and fever.
Good. So stomach pain is associated with these conditions here. Bloating is one of them, as mentioned. Constipation, stomach pain is associated with that if after eating. Heartburn. Heartburn is a common one, very common one. Heartburn really is a condition where excess, you have regurgitation of fluids from the stomach comes up to the esophagus, and you have what we call heartburn or GERD. So that's a serious one. Acid reflux also. Acid reflux, or when one takes too much alcohol or eat fatty foods, very fatty foods. Then, and of course, we have nausea. Now, let's look at the causes of the pain after you eat. What may cause it?
One of the most common questions people have is, why does my stomach hurt after I eat? Many conditions can cause abdominal or stomach pain after eating. Some causes are routine, some are serious, and some are medical emergencies. You need to identify the correct cause to treat it effectively. Let us look at some reasons why you may have stomach pain after eating. Causes of stomach pain after eating include irritable bowel syndrome. As many as 20% of Americans live with some form of IBS. The condition often causes lower stomach pain, especially but not always after a meal. Doctors diagnose IBS based on the reported symptoms and will work with you to find an appropriate diet and treatment regimen for it. Functional dyspepsia, also called a nervous stomach. Functional dyspepsia causes excess pain, discomfort, and a feeling of fullness in people who have only eaten a modest sized meal. Symptoms can last many hours after eating and are not relieved by using the bathroom, unlike IBS. Then we have acute pancreatitis. Pain following a meal is one of the primary symptoms of acute pancreatitis, which is an inflammation of the pancreas. Your pancreas produces enzymes needed for digestion. Pancreatitis is a medical emergency, so you should go to an emergency room to see a doctor to rule out pancreatitis as a cause of your stomach pain. Upper stomach pain after eating, particularly on the left side, is likely to indicate pancreatitis.
Good. So these are some of the reasons here that someone may experience pain, abdominal pain after they having a meal. So these are some serious reasons here. Dyspepsia and the stomach is one of them. Pancreatitis is one of them. Good. What about diet associated causes? Diet associated causes.
If you eat something that doesn't agree with you, it can cause indigestion and stomach pain. Food poisoning can cause stomach pain, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Food intolerance and food allergies, including celiac, celiac disease, gluten allergy, can cause stomach pain after eating. Overeating, eating too fast, and eating spicy, acidic, and fatty foods can cause pain after a meal. Alcohol and caffeine are known irritants of the gastric system, and alcohol can cause gastritis. Foods such as cabbage, onions, broccoli, and beans can cause gas and bloating, which may result in trapped gas and stomach pains. Other possible causes of stomach pain after eating include intestinal obstructions, stomach ulcers, gallbladder inflammation, or gallstones.
Oh, good. And GERD is one of them. Also, some medications can also cause that. Stomach pain, like aspirin and the NSAIDs that persons love to use for pain, like Brufen and diclofenac. They can also cause that, irritate the stomach. So these are some causes of serious stomach pain. Now, how is it diagnosed? Of course, a healthcare provider will do that. Will ask you questions about your diet, lifestyle, and medical history. History is critical, and you can do other things you want to do. You want to rule out conditions, so X-ray, CT scan, and all of that can be also done. Good. So it's diagnosed, treatment. Under somebody treatment, mild cases of pain after eating usually are treated at home without too much trouble. And doctors would recommend putting yourself on a light diet, eating frequent but small amounts, not big amount and not very quickly. If you can tolerate whatever foods you can tolerate. Most serious causes are treated with a range of therapies. So doctors look for structural or functional problems within the digestive system and identify and treat the problem appropriately as occurs. They give, of course, different medicines, IV medications, and so forth. Good. The other question is, how can I improve my digestive system?
Your digestive system breaks down food into nutrients your body needs to function properly. When it comes to a healthy gut, bacteria play a huge role. Balanced levels of healthy bacteria create normal gut flora and line up the entire digestive system, synthesizing vitamin K and promoting blood flow to the enteric nerve functions. Your diet and lifestyle can have a direct impact on your gut health. Here are signs of on a healthy digestive system and what you can do to help it function efficiently and improve your overall health.
Good. So again, diet always have a very important part to play with regards to gut health. Very, very important part. When it comes to a healthy gut, bacteria, of course, play a major role. We need to have balanced levels of healthy bacteria that create a normal environment for the digestive system to function properly. And also vitamin K is necessary, promoting blood flow, and these others. So that plays a very, very important role. So that's how we can improve gut health. Of course, your healthcare provider can give you additional information to do that. Now, the other question is, what are the signs of an unhealthy digestive system? What are the signs?
Signs of an unhealthy digestive system may include weight change. Unintentional weight gain or loss is one of the most common signs of an unhealthy gut. When your gut is not working properly, it can interfere with your body's ability to regulate metabolism and blood sugar levels. Increased stress. An unhealthy gut can impact hormonal balance and contribute to stress, anxiety, and other mood disorders. Skin irritations. Skin problems such as eczema, psoriasis, and acne have been linked to an unhealthy digestive system. Bloating and gas. Even though gas is a normal part of the fermentation and digestive process in your body, improper digestion and bad bacteria strains can lead to excessive gas. Gas trapped in the gut can cause uncomfortable or painful bloating and heartburn. Diarrhea. An unhealthy gut can cause diarrhea, which can further worsen gut health by causing good bacteria to flow out of the gut. Constipation. People suffering from constipation usually have a lower level of good gut bacteria, which impacts digestion. Sleep problems. An unhealthy gut can lead to poor sleep or insomnia. As sleep problems begin to mount and extend over a period, chronic fatigue, high blood pressure, and other health issues can set in and complicate things even further.
Right. So clearly, we need to have a healthy digestive system, and always remember that is critical to be healthy. to ensure that whatever we eat, the nutrients are absorbed and the right ones are absorbed. So signs of signs of unhealthy digestive system: weight loss, increased stress that can result in that, skin irritation, bloating and gas. That's a sign of an unhealthy bloating and gas. Even gas is a normal part of the, as it says, or digestive process, and then bacteria can lead to excessive gas. Gas trapped in the gut can cause uncomfortable and painful bloating and heartburn. Diarrhea. An unhealthy gut can cause diarrhea. So person may have frequent diarrhea, and it means that the gut is unhealthy, frequent. So something's wrong somewhere. Even constipation. People may have regular constipation, frequent constipation. People suffering from constipation usually have a lower level of gut bacteria, which impacts digestion, lower level. And in addition to that, persons with constipation, diet is a critical thing. So that is so important. Sleep problems. So these are signs of the digestive system not working properly and unhealthy. Good. So let's take a quick break and we'll come back and talk about ways to improve digestive health.
And carry, cash and carry, and carry, cash and carry. Carry, we offer the finest selection of products that cater to your every need. From groceries to household essentials, our shelves are stocked with quality items that are sure to impress. And guess what? We're not just great for wholesale. We're also your go-to place for all your food service needs. Located right opposite the Immigration Department on King George V Street in Roseville, we take pride in providing you with an unforgettable shopping experience. Our friendly staff is here to assist you in each and every step of the way. Ready to place an order or have a question? Call us at 316-0184 or 255-6823. And carry, cash and carry, and carry, cash and carry. We can
Fresh Market Pharmacy has expanded to customers with its new additional location at Best Price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875. WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lowered. When money don't count and it hurt you. Fresh market. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop.
Back to you. Good morning.
Good. So we're discussing digestive health this morning. We looked at various conditions, especially pain after a meal. We looked at factors that can correlate bad digestive health, affected digestive health. So now we're going to look at ways to improve the digestive health.
Some effective ways to improve gut health include the following diet and lifestyle changes. Consume fiber-rich and probiotic-packed foods. Fiber is a plant-based nutrient that reduces the risk of metabolic diseases by stimulating the growth and diversity of good bacteria in the gut. Sweet potatoes, spinach, beets, carrots, and fennel are full of natural gut-enhancing fiber. Keep in mind, however, that fiber can produce gas. Take probiotic supplements. Probiotic supplements can further contribute to the growth of good gut bacteria and restore gut health. Exercise regularly. Regular exercise in combination with a healthy diet leads to the production of good bacteria that can help produce a fatty acid called butyrate. This can help prevent diseases such as diabetes, obesity, and cancer. Get enough sleep. Lack of sleep and stress can negatively affect gut bacteria and overall gut health. Getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, is essential to a healthy digestive system. Avoid animal products. Red meat, high fiber dairy products, and fried foods reduce the growth of healthy bacteria and enhance the growth of bad bacteria linked to chronic diseases. Avoid antibiotics when not necessary. Although it is necessary to take antibiotics to combat bacterial infections, overuse can damage gut microbiota as well as lead to antibiotic resistance. So avoid taking antibiotics unless prescribed by your doctor.
Right, good. So we're talking about gut health, and quite interesting. Probiotics is mentioned there, and of course, you can always get probiotics. They're available at the pharmacy. You just come in and talk to the pharmacist, and they'll help you to choose things. So these are necessary. It means the gut need to have what it needs so that you may have better digestion. Better digestion. So probiotics is there. Probiotic supplements are there. And of course, we mentioned exercise is always important. Exercise and diet. Of course, sleep. That's all of these things can be done to improve digestive health. So that's what we're talking about this morning. Good. What are some frequently asked questions here? One of them is, what foods cause stomach pain? What food can irritate the stomach?
Foods and beverages that are commonly known to cause stomach pain after eating includes fatty and fried foods, spicy foods, tomatoes, chocolates, citrus fruits, juices, soda, coffee and tea, alcohol, and dairy products if you're lactose intolerant.
Good. And these foods, most of these foods, you can do without them, isn't it? Most of these foods, in fact, they're not. Take for instance, soda. Most of them you can do without. That's one of them. Spicy foods, not too much spicy foods, fats and fried foods. So those can be avoided if they really trouble the stomach or have after you eat a meal. Why do I get? The other question is, why do I get stomach spasms after eating?
You may get stomach spasms after eating if you eat foods which you are allergic to or you are intolerant. Food poisoning from bacteria or toxins or viral infection of the GI tract can also cause stomach cramps and gastroenteritis as your digestive system tries to get rid of the offending matter. Gastrointestinal disorders such as irritable bowel syndrome and inflammatory bowel diseases can cause stomach and colon spasms. Stress and anxiety can also cause your stomach muscles to spasm. Occasional stomach cramps can happen to anyone every once in a while if you eat something that was contaminated or if you get a stomach bug. This usually resolves with proper treatment and a diet that soothes the stomach. But if you have stomach spasms regularly after eating, see a doctor for a diagnosis and appropriate treatment.
Yes, so that's what we can do. Spasms after eating. Why does another question that may come up is, why does my stomach really hurt me after I really eat after eating?
You may have indigestion if your stomach hurts immediately after you eat. Indigestion can be caused by eating too fast or too much, eating too much spicy or fatty and fried foods, or drinking too much caffeinated drinks or alcohol. Food allergies and intolerance can also make your stomach react immediately. Gas and bloating, ulcers, or GI disorders can also cause stomach pain after eating. See a doctor if you regularly experience stomach pain immediately upon eating.
Right, very good. And the other question that would probably come: what foods make an upset stomach feel better? When you have an upset stomach, painful stomach, what foods what you can that use to make the stomach better?
If you have an upset stomach, go light on your diet. Start with liquids such as coconut water, clear broth, and sports drinks that can replenish your energy, hydrate you, and replace minerals that you may have lost due to vomiting or diarrhea. Once you feel a little better, eat foods that are easy to digest. Avoid dairy and spicy, acidic, high fiber, and fatty foods. The best foods for upset stomach include bananas, white rice, white bread toast, applesauce, crackers, jello, or chicken soup.
Good. So go easy on that once you have had um, loose bowel pain, dyspepsia, and so forth. So go easy on that. Foods that are good, especially coconut water and cheese. There, clear broth. All of these tend to replace the nutrients that were lost. It's so vital and make you feel hydrated and strong again, give you some energy again. Minerals, critical calcium, magnesium. So, you need all of those again. With your sodium you need, and the others. So these are what can be eaten to make one feel better after they have a upset stomach or loose bowel and so forth. Good. So we review digestive health this morning. Look at what can happen, especially after someone have a meal, the conditions that can happen. We looked at what can cause them and what can contribute to them. Some of the things can contribute to them are things like constipation. We mentioned can contribute to them, nausea, heartburn, and bloating. All of these symptoms that can contribute towards them. We'll just take a quick break and then we'll come back to wrap up.
All right, Dominica, stick around. Stick around.
Market Pharmacy has extended to customers with its new additional locations and best price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875. WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lower. When it don't count and it hurts you. Fresh market. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Fresh market,
In Dominica's case, I actually located Tallboy as being the person who eventually introduced what we now know as a full-fledged pan with full scales into Dominica. When he came back to Dominica one time in the late 50s, early 60s, he brought with him a pan made in Trinidad. Steel pan tattoo. Dominica at one point had about 7 or 8 full-fledged steel bands, and that's why Pont Michel actually holds a place of prominence in steel pan in Dominica. There was a full-fledged steel pan in Portsmouth. There was a pan group in Grand Bay. There was a steel band also in Maho. There was a steel band in Massac. In the city, we had 3 steel bands.
Steel band part 2 and Creole Heartbeat with Aftertime Happy Matty and Friends. Those Friday on the big station from 10:45 a.m.
So all of these, you can see there was a really interesting support coming from the private commercial sector for the art form. And it wasn't just in mouth. It wasn't just even in finance, because these steel bands used to be used throughout the year.
Is best price. What you're looking for is
Best price. Everything is nice, and oh, you love the price. Convenient and easy, make shopping breezy.
the luxury of everything in one supermarket located on the riverbank with parking. Best Price open daily all week with home store decor for every room, pharmacy for all prescriptions and over-the-counter medication, supermarket for all your grocery items, fresh produce and frozen.
What you're looking for is all at Best Price.
What you're looking for is
Let's go back to the team here to wrap it up this morning.
Good. So as mentioned, we're talking about digestive health today. And just to recap, we talk about effective ways to improve digestive health. Probiotics. We encourage you to come in to talk to us about probiotics, use of probiotic supplements. We also mentioned exercise. You also mentioned getting enough sleep. and reduce on animal products like red meat and high fat dairy products and so forth, and avoid antibiotics. Although they're necessary, avoid it. Only take antibiotics when they're prescribed, because what antibiotics do, they can knock out the normal flora, gut flora, and as a result, it can affect the normal functioning of your GI tract, your gut. Good. So that's what we had to present this morning. We're happy to have done that, give you information that you need to care for yourselves. Good. We also have checks today, isn't it? We have checks today.
Yes, we have health checks at Fresh Market Pharmacy today. So we are going to encourage all our listeners to come on down, get your blood pressure check, your blood sugar check, your BMI, and all of this is free of charge. Compliments Best Price and Fresh Market Pharmacy.
Good. So we look forward to seeing us. It's important to know your numbers. It's no charge. Know what your pressure is like, know what your sugar is like. These are screening. Although you may be doing it at home, but you need a second opinion. Always remember that. You may say, oh, I checked my pressure too. No. Your machine probably is not functioning properly. You can compare it. You can compare with the nurse's own and your own, and you'll determine exactly. And the nurse, of course, advise you accordingly. So please come along. It's of no charge. If you're in town, you just stop by upstairs Fresh Market and get a check. And that's a service that we provide for you on a Friday. So we want to wish everyone a pleasant weekend.
I want to wish you a pleasant weekend. Take care now, Mr. Thomas.
Yes, sure.
Enjoy fishing, okay? This Friday. Thank you.
Good.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Fresh Market. What you're looking for is our best price.
Furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other product elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Court. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Flow makes your next phone upgrade easy. Add postpaid to your internet plan and score a Samsung Galaxy for as low as $33 a month. It's the smartest way to an interest-free premium phone upgrade. Don't let anything stand between you and that new phone feeling. Step into your upgrade with confidence. Visit us in store and sign up today. We keep your rhythm flowing. Terms and conditions apply.
I see Golo in shopping for farming supplies. So I ask him, what are you doing inside Bloombox? You have a farm? He tell me, that's how it has sort. I've been married 37 years. Come at him with money farm. He say, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then he understand. Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
Flow makes your next phone upgrade easy. Add postpaid to your internet plan and score a Samsung Galaxy for as low as $33 a month. It's the smartest way to an interest-free premium phone upgrade. Don't let anything stand between you and that new phone feeling. Step into your upgrade with confidence. Visit us in store and sign up today. We keep your rhythm flowing. Terms and conditions apply.
Sweet 16 is back. Are you dreaming of an unforgettable, economical, and exciting experience for your housing and construction projects in Dominica? Yes, well, it's a Sweet 16 celebration of our valuable customer relations at PH Williams and Company Limited. We have put together 16% ways to express our appreciation and support for you and your construction dreams. From February 9 to March 6, enjoy our 16% discount opportunity on purchases of sand, aggregate, and concrete blocks. It's a lovely Split 16 deal at PH Williams and Company Limited. Lock in your savings. Pay for the material by March 6. PH Williams will hold it for collection anytime before November 30. Remember, this deal ends on March 6. Don't wait for the last minute. Miss it and regret it. Conditions apply.
Dominicans, enjoy your property, protect your property. You homeowner and businessman, protect your property, enjoy your property. Can't wait for the hurricane, can't wait till you flood again, can't wait till your roof fly out and all your business coming out. Remember, no insurance company will insure your property when a storm is approaching. Get ahead of the hurricane season and insure with a company who gives you the assurance of payment for your valid claim. Come speak with us today at the New India Assurance Company Limited, upstairs AC Shillingford and Company Limited, 24 King George Street, Roseau. Bring along an up-to-date valuation from a qualified engineer and get insured today.
We're at the different phases in life. We move at a different pace. All we need is to be supported. When the baby's coming, business needs revamping. The new job started, and you need an outfit. Let momentum hook you up. Momentum will hook you up. The wedding's planning, rent due date's coming. Momentum is your support financing. Let momentum hook you up. Momentum will hook you up.
Take advantage of NCCU's Momentum Loan and get the support you need for whatever stage you are in life with a tiered interest rate and exclusive emergency fund component. Let NCCU's Momentum hook you up. Call 255-2126. Email membercare@nccudominica.com or visit any NCCU location for more details. Your phase, your pace, our support.
Dominicans, enjoy your property, protect your property. You homeowner and businessman, protect your property, enjoy your property. Can't wait for the hurricane, can't wait till you flood again, can't wait till your roof fly out and all your business coming out. Remember, no insurance company will insure your property when a storm is approaching. Get ahead of the hurricane season and insure with a company who gives you the assurance of payment for your valid claim. Come speak with us today at the New India Assurance Company Limited, upstairs AC Shillingford and Company Limited, 24 King George Street, Roseau. Bring along an up-to-date valuation from a qualified engineer and get insured today.
All the fathers sweeping. If you look at one Belfast to sell, you pay, you go. To Belfast. To Belfast. Yo pays, yo goût, nous ka one Belfast, tout fait, tout Belfast. Shock them!
Ooh, oh, oh, KFC. Ooh, oh, KFC. Looking for some place to go. Variety meals for soul. Party your own KFC. Grab your family and your friends. Join in
in the experience. KFC, it's the place to be, made for you and me. KFC, KFC, it's finger licking good.
Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica, and yes, we deliver. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. 255-6810 or 316-0164. Or drop by our Jimmy location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc. The biggest distributor for the biggest brand.
All right, Dominic is 9:15, sorry. 9:15. We can open up the lines until our next stop. You know, Fridays are usually a busy day. Again, I just want to extend our heartfelt sympathies to the principal and staff of the Convent Prep. After a young man passed yesterday suddenly at a sports event. And that's at the Convent Prep, okay?
In Dominica's case, I actually located Tallboy as being the person who eventually introduced what we now know as a full-fledged hand with full scales into Dominica. When he came back to Dominica one time in the late 50s, early 60s, he brought with him a pan made in Trinidad. Steel pan tattoo. Dominica at one point had about 7 or 8 full-fledged steel bands, you know. And that's why Pont Michel actually holds a place of prominence in steel pan in Dominica. There was a full-fledged steel band in Portsmouth. There was a hand group in Grand Bay. There was a steel band also in Maho. There was a steel band in Massac. In the city, we had 3 steel bands.
Steel Band Part 2 and Creole Heartbeat with Afatan, Afi, Matty and friends. Those Friday on the big station from 10:45 a.m.
So all of these, you can see there was a really interesting support coming from the private commercial sector for the art form. And it wasn't just in mouth. It wasn't just even in finance, because these steel bands used to be used throughout the year.
Dominica, let's retune our bodies, minds, and spirits to the genius of Tallboy Chance. Stafford Joseph, Miguel W., Aaron Emmanuel, Owen Banwell, and others, and awaken this sleeping giant. Steve Band Part 2 with Afi, Matty and friends, hosted by Ambassador Prince White. On the big station Q95 FM by Prince Friday from 10:45 a.m. The time is now. There we go. The Pan Resurgence. The Pan Renaissance, the rise of our children,
will not forgive us. The Silman playing the Calypso on the road was what determined what was the favorite for the year, and we now know it as the road match.
It's 9:18. And it's a young boy, I think 8 years old, that passed yesterday at the convent prep, okay? From what I gathered from family members, he suffered a seizure and subsequently collapsed. Is a student at the convent, yes, the convent prep. Like I said, it's from my information, is a third grader at the convent prep. Reports indicate he may have been playing dodgeball when he fell in the schoolyard and had to be rushed to the Princess Margaret Hospital. Again, our deepest sympathies. Only 8 years old, huh? How sad. Number 3. Let me play the song in his memory, huh? Because there's a sad situation there at the convent prep. To the Dover family, principal and teachers at the school prep, convent prep this morning.
Like a comet blazing across the evening sky, gone too soon. Like a rainbow fading in the twinkling of an eye, gone too soon. Shining, sparkling, and splendidly bright. Here one day, gone one night. Like the loss of sunlight on a cloudy afternoon. Gone too soon. a sandy beach. Gone too soon. Like a perfect love that is just beyond your reach. Gone too soon. Born to use, to inspire, to hear one day, gone one night. Like a sunset, down with the rising of the moon. Gone too soon.
In Dominica's case, I actually located Tallboy as being the person who eventually introduced what we now know as a full-fledged pan with full scales into Dominica. When he came back to Dominica one time in the late 50s, early 60s, he brought with him a pan made in Trinidad. Steel pan tattoo. Dominica at one point had about 7 or 8 full-fledged steel bands, and that's why Pont Michel actually holds a place of prominence in steel pan in Dominica. There was a full-fledged steel pan in Portsmouth. There was a pan group in Grand Bay. There was a steel band also in Maho. There was a steel band in Massac. In the city, we had 3 steel bands.
Steel Pan Tattoo and Creole Habit with Atherton, Happy Matty and Friends. Those Friday on the big station from 10:45 a.m.
So all of these, you can see there was a really interesting support coming from the private commercial sector for the art form. And it wasn't just in malls. It wasn't just even in finance. So these steel bands used to be used throughout the year.
Dominica, let's retune our bodies, minds, and spirits to the genius of Tallboy Jacks, Stafford Joseph, Miguel Dublin, Aaron Emmanuel, Owen Banwell, and others, and awaken this slipping giant. Steve Band Part 2 with Happy Matty and Friends, hosted by Ambassador Prince Wax, on the big station Q95 FM by Prince Friday from 10:45 a.m. The time is now. There we go. The Pan Resurgence, the Pan Renaissance, the rise of our children will not forgive us.
The steel band playing the Calypso on the road was what determined what was the favorite for the year, and we now know it as the road match.
We are monitoring some, of course, reports out of St. Vincent the past few days. The prime ministership of Mr. Friday has been challenged. We've been told that he may be a Canadian citizen. And this has been challenged in the court. Remember sometime from years ago that it challenged the citizenship of the prime minister. But the other side was never able to provide the evidence. That's a similar situation going down there in St. Vincent. With Prime Minister Friday. What a world we live in, huh? Just got reports too that Jahida Hagan, a young lady, a young girl, if you will, being pushed around in a wheelchair, may have passed as well. Our heartfelt condolences to the family and friends. Her dad, who used to push her around a few years ago, passed. So the daughter on that wheelchair may have passed this morning. according to family sources. I think she's been referred to as Jaeda Hagan, I think. Our deepest sympathies. There's also unconfirmed reports coming in that some senior government officials in St. Lucia is being named as facilitators of Venezuela's massive cocaine trafficking operations in the Maduro case. A lot of speculation that some Caribbean leaders may be involved, according to some reports. And these officials might ultimately identify the cocaine trafficking case of former Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro's, after a specific allegation surfaced in the superseding indictment regarding payments made for what was described as the Caribbean route. So that's serious business, eh? Some senior government officials being named in an indictment. This is not the first time you're hearing this, huh? All right, Dominica 449 is already 7 to the 9:40 hour, and then we'll take our friends there from Jolly's Pharmacy. It is noteworthy to remember that the former Prime Minister of the British Virgin Islands, Andrew Fahey, now serving an 11-year sentence in the United States for facilitating drug trafficking and engaging in money laundering, is known to be cooperating also with the American law enforcement. Fahey has previously admitted that he has first-hand knowledge of criminal activities in support of cocaine trafficking committed by other senior Caribbean governments. So you have to ask yourself how many individuals may have been implicated in this indictment for receiving payments to assist in the Caribbean route. Given the restrictions upon this disclosure in the federal court, we may not learn of these identities of the Caribbean officials until the trial. On the other hand, if senior superseding indictment is handed down, naming some senior officials, the truth will come out very soon, huh? Seem to be living in a bubble in the Caribbean there. A lot of comments as it relates to Roseau Citizen. I think his name is Kenny G, being promoted as a candidate for mayor. Elections in the city will be called soon. I think March 23rd. We just learned too also that the UK may have imposed visa requirement for St. Lucia now. That's some serious business going on there. We'll learn more about that story sometime. We have 4 minutes to the hour. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Mark,
Yes.
good morning. I just get up.
You just get up. Okay, Marlon, good morning to you.
Yes, give me a little brief and fast to say something. I hear you talking about the Roseau City Council
Yes,
election,
Yes.
which will be on the 23rd, Monday, the 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, I just want to call, don't cut me off. I just want to call on the Kingsville, Newton, Seaton, and Emsall people to support Miss Ermine Roye. Matt, they can give her another break for 3 years because she is doing good, a woman of dignity, a woman of potential, a very honest person, a person with the people, for the people, by the people. So I want to just call on the council with respect to them to give Miss Honorable Lady, the worship, Miss Ermine Roye, another chance. Matt, when a person is doing good, you say the person is doing good, like Matt Peltier, one of the top journalists, together with Curtis Matthew. So I call in to give her a break, and I will be talking on your program on Saturday, free up time, and on Oprah. Give Miss Ermine Roye, a break for 3 years. Matt, God bless you.
So you, Marlon, you don't think that the other candidates deserve a chance too? Yes.
Matt, let me tell you, Matt, if you're doing good in the country and they think she's doing good, give her another 3 years. 3 years, my brother, and I'm telling it to you from my heart, within my lips.
Okay.
I'm not biased. One more thing, and I go on.
Mhm.
Right, Matt? That is me, right? She is doing good. Nobody can do it better than her, right? And they sing, right? You never hear nobody say she play her hand in the cookie jar, and she is good for the position. So I support her full to give another break. I'll be going on all radio station and talk. When a person is good like Matt Peltier, Sheridan Gregoire, you know, all these people who are dicks are good people, Val Coffee, all these people. Give Miss Ermine Roye another 3 years, my brother.
Okay.
And they say, Matt, thank you.
Thank you.
Matt,
Yes,
Matt,
I'm here, Marlon. Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Don't forget to go by Giselle and Lester Popeye. They're on with nice barbecue and everything. You understand, right? So
Yes.
you can check Lester and them, and I calling on my motorbikers, Son Wood and them. Check Giselle Popeye. That's my lifesaver.
All right, Marlon. Thank you. Oh boy, a lot of controversy surrounding the Roseau City Council coming up. A controversial candidate putting himself forward to represent the city, huh? Hello, talk to me. Yes, a lot of talk about. Yes, how you doing?
Yes, Matt, good morning to you
Mhm.
and to your listeners.
Yes.
Matt, I would just like to say hello to the people there and Roseau and what environs, Matt.
Mhm.
If you want a great pizza, go to Loda on a Friday night. Go by the road. It's really great. I was there last week and it was really great. I'm going back soon.
What are you doing right low down looking for pizza? All right, hello, talk to me. 9:40. I'm hoping to have a controversial conversation sometime with one of the candidates there, Kenny G, sometime. Because for some reason, he's been the subject of talk for the past couple of days. So fact that he's provided himself to be a candidate. So maybe we'll talk to Kenny G and ask him, what he's bringing to the table for the people of, or any other candidates, for the people of Roseau. Good morning to Ermine. Somebody's asking you, Marlene, can you please point to the improvements that Ermine has done for the city for the past so many years? Since Mrs. Irene John was mayor of Roseau. Nine 42. Hello, yes.
The great grands and all them other people that have the city of Roseau like that, because when Sonia Phillips cleaned the city of the quarters, them vagrants have it. Miss Ermine Royer looking, that vagrants get a place to put them there. Water, they're coming in my yard and take all my things.
All right, Marlon. We have a stop coming up. With Jolly's Pharmacy. All right, thank you very much. It's clear that Marlon is campaigning there for a favorite girl in the race. Ermine, you're going to come back, Dominica. After this.
Oil Ojaz. Johnny's Pharmacy, the Royal Herb Blend Oil of Ojaz. It's like a miracle in a bottle. Fast-acting, healing, soothing, restoring dry, irritated, uncomfortable skin, varicose veins, joint pain relief, lung decongestion, fights inflammation. Use Oil of Ojaz. So massage aching, tired muscles. These secret blended herbs has a soothing, mentholated, calming effect, reducing anxiety, boosting your vitality and your immunity. Induces deep, rejuvenating sleep. Oil of Ojaz. Bon we met pour la peau chivée, inflammation, épaules, genoux, guafcha. Cultivate wings sous tapis bless. Spleen may passer bold demax. Oil of Ojaz. Proudly manufactured by Johnny's Pharmacy. Trusted families all over the world and available on Amazon.
This morning feeling missing. I had been patience and Jolly's sleep, but I end up in Jolly's Pharmacy. And don't you touch me, Jolly's system, my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong, now I'm ready to work my bit on any mission. If you see me again, Jolly's Pharmacy is number one, Jolly's forget. We cater for everyone, Jolly's forget. The immune system, Jolly's forget. Yo, Dominic, the box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Johnny's Pharmacy, then boost me up real quick. Johnny's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Oh, convenience make a big difference, and you can trust me. I know just where you should be. That is JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, Dominica, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. If you've got a shop, it's to everyone. What a happy place, Oh, JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, Dominica, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. It's to everyone. What a happy place, Oh, what a happy place. Majestic Salon, any item and you automatically qualify for discounts. Check us out at the Mega Store in Fongole, where there's lots of parking on Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. JP Mega, the best family shopping experience.
Let's say good morning to of course our folks from Johnny's Pharmacy. How are you doing, Miss Joseph?
Good morning. I'm well. Madden, how are you?
Okay. So quiet this morning.
Yes, quiet, as we are definitely still expressing the hurt, the pain from losing KG, our King George branch. I call that branch home. So, and where you spend your job is where you spend most of your time. So Just dealing with that, rolling with the punches. But welcome back to Jolly's Market, your weekly segment where we keep you connected to everything happening at Jolly's Pharmacy and our extended family of services. So today's segment is a very important one for us, as many of you are listening across Dominica, and you may already know of the devastating fire that I mentioned in Roseau that recently destroyed several buildings along King George 5th Street. And sadly, our King George branch, our main administrative office, Fitness University, and other neighboring businesses are among those severely affected. For us as a company, this has been an incredibly difficult moment. Many of our team members worked in those offices, including myself, and the buildings every single day. And to see years of work and equipment, files, and memories lost in such a short time has been definitely heartbreaking. However, in moments like these, we are reminded that a building can be replaced and people cannot. And we are definitely grateful that no lives were lost, and that it happened in a time where the businesses were closed. We also want to take a moment to update the public that what this means operationally for Jolly's Pharmacy. So because the main office and administrative spaces were destroyed, many of our departments are now temporarily dispersed across our different locations while we reorganize and rebuild. So I'm just kind of asking that you, the public, bear with us as we go over these next couple of weeks and work through these adjustments. For example, our accounts department that processes payments, invoices, and whatnot are currently trying to rebuild their source of the invoices and recover records. And similarly, the marketing department, which handles sponsorship requests or partnerships, community initiatives, we've lost those physical files, paraphernalia, and other parts of our digital database. So this can also impact our online orders, internal records of those, as well as the server with data and storage were also located within the building. So they were unfortunately lost in the fire. So because of this, responses to some requests may take some time as we work to rebuild our systems. And we truly appreciate your patience and understanding during this period. And an important update is that our main office phone is still down, and we are working on it at this time with our technical teams. And we are really working to restore those lines of communication. But in the meantime, we are encouraging our customers to reach out to us through our social media pages, where our team continues to monitor messages and provide assistance where possible. And of course, social media can be relied on as a fast way of communication. So you can use our Instagram or our Facebook as these lines of communications in the meantime. We also want to relay a very sincere apology to all of the customers who participated in the Smarty Baby promotion. Unfortunately, the receipts as well as the grand prizes were also lost in the fire. So we understand that these promotions are exciting and hopeful for the families who participated. So we regret any disappointment that this may cause. Our teams are currently reviewing the situation and seeing how we can move forward. And we'll definitely keep you guys updated as we are informed, okay? And during challenging times like this, the outpouring of love and encouragement that we've gotten from our customers and our followers on our various social media pages, and also the customers that come in and express their apologies to us, it means a lot to us, and we truly appreciate you. We have been serving Dominica for 45 years. This is our 46th year of doing so, and we will continue to serve stronger, wiser, and even more determined. And I'd like to take a short break before we continue with more updates from Jolly's Market.
All right, stick around, Dominica, stick around.
Took time to with real Ojaz. Johnny's Pharmacy, the Royal Herb Blend Oil of Ojaz. It's like a miracle in a bottle. Fast acting, healing, soothing, restoring dry, irritated, uncomfortable skin, varicose veins, joint pain relief, lung decongestion, fights inflammation. Use oil of Ojas to massage aching tired muscles. These secret blended herbs has a soothing mentholated calming effect, reducing anxiety, boosting your vitality and your immunity. Induces deep, rejuvenating sleep. Oil of Ojas. Bon remède pour la peau chivée, inflammations, épaules, genoux, guapcha. Wim Wim Sutapi Bless. Spleen may pass it boldiness. Oil of Ojas, proudly manufactured by Johnny's Pharmacy, trusted by families all over the world and the Philippine Amazon.
Started feeling missing. I had temptations to call it sick, but I end up in Jolly's Pharmacy. And don't you got treat Jolly's fix up my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong now. I'm ready to work and pick on any mission. If you see me forget, Jolly's Pharmacy is number one. Jolly's forget. We cater for everyone. Jolly's forget. The immune system. Jolly's forget. Yeah. Yo, Dominic, it's about Box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Johnny's Pharmacy, then boost me up real quick. Johnny's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Oh, and if the convenience make a big difference, then you can trust me. I know just where you should be. That is JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Shop if you're not happy, shop. It's to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Shop. It's to everyone. What a happy place.
Back to you, Mr. Joseph.
All right. And now, while the fire has brought many challenges, we also have some great news to share. Despite the loss of our King George branch, Jolly's Pharmacy is still open and serving our customers through our other locations island-wide. So, of course, you can still visit us as our Great George branch, and that is in Roseau, our JP Mega location in Fonkole, and our Portsmouth branch serving the north of the island. To help accommodate the increased number of customers now visiting our Great George Street branch, we have indeed extended the business hours. So the new operating hours are Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and now we are also open on Sundays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So these extended hours are designed to specifically serve you better, our loyal customers who continue to support Jolly's Pharmacy. We want to thank you, of course, for standing with us during this time. And of course, our excellent option for customers would be JP Mega in Fonkole. Shopping at JP Mega comes with several conveniences that many customers can truly enjoy. And first off is, of course, the parking that is available, which can make shopping easy and stress-free. Especially for those who are trying to avoid the congestion that can be in town, right? Inside JP Mega, you'll also find our Mega section, our deli section, which can offer some delicious snacks and a quick bite while you're looking for your items in the store. And you can also take advantage of special savings at the checkout counter. Of course, if you purchase 6 or more of the same item, you will qualify for additional discounts. And of course, this is a great opportunity for families, small businesses, or anyone looking to stock up on household essentials. So whether you're doing your weekly shopping, picking up medication, or simply grabbing a snack, JP Mega will continue to offer this convenience, value, and quality service. And we can also look forward to some more positive updates as the fire had significantly damaged our King George Street branch. Our Jolly's wholesale location was fortunately not affected by the fire. It's also located on King George 5th Street, but it's saved. So because of this, we are pleased to announce that the Jolly's Wholesale has officially reopened and is back in operations. So this is incredibly important for us as a company, but also for many businesses across the island who rely on our wholesale for their supplies. So if you're a retailer, shop owner, or business partner, you can once again access products and services that you depend on through our wholesale division. opening is not only is another sign that as we face adversity, we will continue to move forward. And so the business hours of our wholesale department are Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And wholesale does have a cell phone number, and that number is 616-3393. I can repeat it. Our wholesale number would be 616-3393 if you'd like to call to place your orders. And you also have the option of WhatsApp. But of course, this phone is only for the wholesale locations as our main phones are down and we would not be able to contact another branch on your behalf. Okay. So I can't leave, of course, without mentioning some ideal products that you can shop from us. And that will be our Babyliss toilet paper. Of course, Babyliss, our brand from Jolly's Manufacturing, has developed a additional product that you can use every day, and it's crafted for superior softness and strength. We're committed to delivering quality products, of course, made with love, and it's available in 300 sheets, which retails for $1.78, and 500 sheets, which retail for $2.53. Our Jolly's Manufacturing has also added to their line of products chlorine, and we are pleased to announce that this is now available in a 2 kg bottle, I believe, and is a high strength, fast acting disinfectant solution designed for effective sanitation. And so what does this mean? It can purify your water. It can do your swimming pool sanitation, surface disinfecting, sanitizing of tanks, and of course, some commercial and industrial cleaning. So you can find this product at our branches, as well as if you'd like it in bulk at our wholesale branch. And of course, the number to call for our wholesale is 616-3393. And if you're looking to contact Jolly's Pharmacy, you can do so through our social media pages. That's via Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much for having us on today. And thank you for listening for Jolly's Market.
Enjoy your weekend. Thank you very
so
much. Have a
All
great
right.
one. Thank you. Thank you.
Confidence at Court. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Court. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Tout le monde can pour real Ojaz. Called Jolly's Pharmacy, the Royal Herb Blend Oil of Ojaz. It's like a miracle in a bottle. Fast-acting, healing, soothing, restoring dry, irritated, uncomfortable skin, varicose veins, joint pain relief, lung decongestion, inflammation. Use Oil of Ojaz to massage the aching, tired muscles. These secret blended herbs has a soothing, mentholated calming effect, reducing anxiety, boosting your vitality and your immunity. Induces deep rejuvenation. Sleep, Oil of Ojaz. Bon oui, mais pour la peau chivée, inflammation, épaules, genoux, guacha. Cultivate wings sous tapis bless. Spleen, mais passé boldinance. Oil of Ojaz. Proudly manufactured by Jolly's Pharmacy. Trusted by families all over the world. And the Philippine
In Dominica's case, I actually located Tallboy as being the person who eventually introduced what we now know as a full-fledged hand with full skills into Dominica. Because when he came back to Dominica one time in the late 50s, early 60s, he brought with him a pan made in Trinidad. Dominica at one point had about 7 or 8 full-fledged steel bands, and that's why Pont Michel actually holds a place of prominence in steel pan in Dominica. There was a full-fledged steel pan in Portsmouth. There was a pan group in Grand Bay. There was a steel band also in Maho. There was a steel band in Massac. In the city, we had 3 steel bands.
Steel Band Part 2 and Creole Helmet with Atherton, Happy Matty and Friends. Those Friday on the big station from 10:45 a.m.
So all of these, you can see there was a really interesting support coming from the private commercial sector for the art form. And it wasn't just in mouth. It wasn't just even in finance, because these steel bands used to be used throughout the year.
Dominica, let's retune our bodies, minds, and spirits to the genius of Tolman Health. Stafford Joseph, Miguel Dublin, Aaron Emmanuel, Owen Banwell, and others. And awaken this sleeping giant. Steve Van Patu, Rafi Mati and friends. Hosted by Ambassador Prince Wright. And the big station Q95 FM, my Friday from 10:45 a.m. The time is now. There we go. The Pan Resurgence, the Pan Renaissance. Arise, our children will not forgive us.
The steel band playing the Calypso on the Road was what determined what was the favorite for the world, and we now know it as the Road Match.
We have a stop coming up with Belfast. In the meantime, just want to report that the United Kingdom strips St. Lucia, like Dominica, visa-free access. St. Lucia CBA program registered 5,642 applicants in 23-24, up to 432%. And London calls for practice very high risk. So the United Kingdom has imposed a visa requirement on the nationals of St. Lucia. The government in Castries confirmed Thursday, ending the island's visa-free access arrangement with immediate effects. So like Dominica, for almost a year now, and more, St. Lucians need a visa to enter the United Kingdom. The requirement took effect at 1500 hours on March 5th, that was yesterday, and also introduces a direct air transit visa for St. Lucians transiting through the United Kingdom. Things are tight in the Caribbean. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Good morning to you and your listeners. Quickly there, you see greed and bad governance cause for the people of the Caribbean. We had warned about this CBI program. In fact, this program came in the 90s under the Freedom Party, and the idea was to bring economic returns, job creation, and to be able to manufacture stuff that you could use the OECS and CARICOM markets to sell, to bring in foreign exchange into the country. And it went into what it is now under this Labour Party government. And the bad and irresponsible thinking of government in the region have followed suit and see what is happening, because we had this access to Britain, Canada, and these places without a visa. And that's what they were using as the Trump loose passports. And the sad thing about this, too, you're not seeing the money is being invested in the productive sector in those economies to say at least we lose one thing, but we gain something else. We just fill it back, Matt, when you look at it, and so on. And what I do quickly, Matt, I just want to welcome a statement I heard from the Chief Elections Officer that the Electoral Commission has agreed to use the passport, Dominican issued, not passport, sorry, Dominican issued.
The birth papers. Yes, I heard that.
Certificate, and then a photo ID that is signed and authenticated by a Justice of Peace or Justice of Peace, Republic, and so on. And we had written to the Commission long ago, since last year, to make those recommendations. And we had a press conference, I guess you remember when we brought the ERC, brought the leaders to for a press conference, and they spoke on the matter. And then the Prime Minister quickly reacted and said that it was the Commission who did that because it was part of the law, and it could not understand why it could not be part of the regulation and so forth. Now they have seen the wisdom, although the Commission, Electoral Office, is supposed to be a responsible government organization in the country, did not even acknowledge or respond to our letter. But I'm glad that they saw the wisdom in what we are saying and that they have moved to now introduce the Dominican published birth certificate, both for confirmation and for registration of new foods, Matt, because when we make suggestions, it's not because we want to talk, it's because we want things to work well for the country. Because we all are Dominicans, we love Dominica, we live here, we work here, we do business here, we do all kinds of things here. And therefore, if our country is running well, it's in our interest whether we support the government or not. And when we made recommendations, wrote letters or open letters, it was to ensure that we aid the process to come to a final amicable conclusion and so on. A few of us, because of that, we got arrested. We slept in the jail. Simple thing like that we were asking for, but now they see the wisdom in it, and they have come and capture it. And when we do it, but better late than never. And I hope that I just want to encourage people all over Dominica to go out and confirm, and the young people and those who are not registered to go out and register, because this is very important in the democracy that you want to maintain, to give us the opportunity to elect and choose people who can run our government and run our country properly. Thank you so much, Mark.
All right, thank you again. Just hearing the news there that the St. Lucians require a visa like Dominica to enter the United Kingdom. 10:06. And that decision took place yesterday. Like Sparrow say, the London Bridge is falling down.
England was a mighty place, many years gone by. Now England is a troubled place, please to watch me why. Put the old Englishman, whose name is Sir John Union, Victorian son, he should sing along. London Bridge is falling down, I say falling down. Falling down, I say falling down. In a land that used to be strong, is a woman boss in the town. And the next one, where is it from? That bridge is falling down, I say falling down. When I say I see nothing wrong, if a boy wearing the ground, he said, but this is just not for running around. London Bridge is falling down, I say falling down. Falling down, I say falling down. Bridge is falling down. These are for the nights were cold, Britain to breathe. Some books on the page were told, life was like a dream. Nothing like woman, church and rocket, Nelson. Ever since the young heroes gone, London Bridge is falling down, I said falling down. Falling down, I said falling down. The immorality of the young, the instability of the calm, and the humility of the strong. London Bridge is falling down, I said falling down.
Well, I'm happy that the Chief Elections Officer made it clear that now you can register with your birth certificate. This has been brought up many times. Why only now somebody's indicating that, Matt? It's called the Trump effect. that's making these guys change their minds. We bring the birth certificates for voters' registration back on the table.
He said, today, I look around, I see the king and God. I just have to see my heart. I'm just falling down, falling down, falling down.
Our next stop, Belfast. Hello, yes. Good morning.
Good morning, Matt.
How are you, sir?
I am good.
I'm happy to know.
Matt, I just thinking of the birth certificate and the voter's ID, the picture is still a problem for many people, you know. Because to take out the picture, you have to go town to do it. When you live in the country, you cannot do it in the country. You have to have money to pay the bus to go downtown to pay to take it out in town. And we did not know that we had no thing to do to go and vote. No, Skerrit put a problem on Dominican. You must pay to go and do those things. If you live in the country and somebody can't make the picture, bring the picture for you, you must go for yourself. You haven't got money to do it. You haven't got money to pay for it. It's still a problem for many people. So I just don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. Boy, that's a wicked prime minister you guys have in Dominica. And it's more wicked coming, you know, because it's way looking for him to win. And all you thinking is good thing that coming. And I am out of it.
You're out of
Kent, if you listen to the radio, Kent, call Pepsi. Kent, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
The fella that's selling the ticket for the UWP transport.
Okay.
Ask him, please, if you know his number, ask him to call Pepsi.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Good morning, Matt. My heart is hurting. Leaders of the world making it so difficult for people. It's so painful, huh? I'm so hurt as to what is taking place in Dominica. And it's the lie, huh? Well, at least it's much cheaper to remove a picture and bring your birth certificate and then get in a passport or license. Still a little cheaper.
He said, today, I look around, I see the king come. I just have to see my heart. My life is falling down, falling down, falling down.
St. Lucia, Dominica under pressure right now. Need a visa to travel to the UK. That CBI boy. Somebody saying you can remove a picture on the phone, your cell phone, and have someone develop it for you in town. That may be an option as well. So it's like the chief election officer stated the new technologies is the way forward and was so adamant, no birth certificate and former way of registering. Why all of a sudden, what has changed? It's clear that she's been instructed and you cannot hold your own. Somebody says, resign, my lady, resign. So somebody's saying, man, you can take a picture of the cell phone and send it to print at DPEX. I did it for my son recently when I had to apply for his passport. So if you have a difficulty about coming to town, have somebody take your picture on the phone and send it to a developer. Maybe you get your picture there. Huh? Just need to wear the right color shirt. Huh?
In Dominica's case, I actually located Tallboy as being the person who eventually introduced what we now know as a full-fledged pan with full scales into Dominica. When he came back to Dominica one time in the late 50s, 60s, he brought with him a pan made in Trinidad. Steel pan pack 2. Dominica at one point had about 7 or 8 full-fledged steel bands, you know. And that's why Pont Michel actually holds a place of prominence in steel pan in Dominica. There was a full-fledged steel pan. In Portsmouth, there was a pan group in Grand Bay. There was a steel band also in Maho. There was a steel band in Massac. In the city, we had 3 steel bands. Steel band part 2 on Creole Hundred with Atherton, Happy Matty and Friends. Those Friday on the big station from 10:45 a.m. So all of these, you can see there was a really interesting support coming from the private commercial sector for the art form. And it wasn't just in mouth. It wasn't just even in finance, because these steel bands used to be used throughout the year. Dominica, let's retune our bodies, minds, and spirits to the genius of Tallboy Chance, Stafford Joseph, Miguel Dublin, Aaron Emmanuel, Owen Banwell, and others, and awaken this sleeping giant. Steve Band Part 2 with Happy Matty and Friends, hosted by Ambassador Prince White, on the big station Q95 FM by Bills Friday from 10:45 a.m. The time is now. There we go. The Pan Resurgence, the Pan Renaissance, the rise of our children will not forgive us. The steel band playing the Calypso on the road was what determined what was the favorite for the year, and we now know it as the road match.
Bring your cooler. Bring your cooler. Bring your chester. People number 1 all over. Number 1. Make ready in Dominica. Right here. When you come in the jam, you should have a baby in your hand. When you come in the band, you should have a baby in your hand. What we drinking? DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. BB Spice Rum. It's more than just a rum.
BB Spice Rum, distributed by Belfast Estate. Drink responsibly.
On the balance sweeping. If you look at one Belfast to sell, you pay, you go. Too fat, too Belfast, too fat, too Belfast. Oh, son, look away, BB, son, look away, your son, look away, rum punch. Son, look away, BB, son, look away, soca, son, look away, red gun. Too
Yo pays, yo goût, nous avons one Belfast, tout temps, toute fête, toute Belfast. Shock them!
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunblast juices, Thomas Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
When you come in the jam, you should have a baby in your hand. When you come in the band, you should have a baby in your hand. What we drinking? DVB style. DVB nice. DVB fine. DVB nice. DVB style. DVB nice. DVB style. DVB nice. DVB style.
All right, Dominica, for the next few minutes, we're here with our friends from Belfast.
Hello.
I don't know if they send you, but she's here again this Friday.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Belfast in 30, the only show where we sip, we lime, and we bring the vibes straight from Belfast Estate. So we're in the Lenten season, so we don't have much activities, but Belfast will be doing a school drive over the next few weeks to go to different schools, giving out our pineal juices and just educating you.
That's the vibes.
Yeah.
Go to different schools.
Different schools, giving out the juices, the pineal and the sunblast. So the last episode, we had a little giveaway. And we give the listeners some homework to do to see if they could list 4 flavors of the Island Chill. Nobody didn't get it last week.
So you're hoping to get it this week?
Yes. So we can open the line. We can take a break and open the line to some callers.
I hope they did their research. I hope they help.
It's more than just a rum.
BB Spice Rum, distributed by Belfast Estate. Drink responsibly.
I wanna drink Dominica best rum with you. I wanna drink, baby, Dominica best rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, no right pepper way. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Time today, we went. Okay, my body, my knee, push ready, full energy. My body, my knee, push ready, full energy. Okay, boom. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
Now it's gift time. I guess. Tell us what questions you have for us this morning.
I want them to list 4 flavors of the Island Chill.
4 flavors?
4 flavors.
You brought it down?
Yeah. No, that was the same thing. The same thing like last time. 4 flavors.
All right. Okay. So repeat that question.
To list 4 flavors of the Island Chill.
4 flavors of the Island Chill, and you get a gift.
And you're getting a 6-pack.
A 6-pack
of the Island Chill.
I can't participate.
No.
No? I don't,
but you have your own already.
I don't qualify. I don't qualify. All right. So So here's the question again. There are 4 flavors. Repeat the question again.
Okay. So I want them to list 4 flavors of the Island Chill. They have 7 flavors in total, but I only asking them to list 4.
You don't think that's so easy?
We should give them the full 7. What do you think?
I'll be a little easy. I'll stick to 4 with you.
Stick to the 4? Okay.
Stick to the 4. So the numbers are 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097. Repeat the question, please.
To list 4 flavors of the Island Chill.
Island Chill.
Island Chill. That's the new drink we are distributing, the soft drinks. I
Uh-huh.
mentioned it the last time.
Right.
And then I tell them to remember the flavors for that episode. So I just want them to list 4 flavors of the Island Chill.
They should have done their homework.
Yeah.
They should have done their homework. All right. Well, the phone is not yet. So it appears that they have not done their homework. Blue, I'm surprised that you have not done your homework. Let's see again. All right.
Nous avons one Belfast, tout fait, tout Belfast. Shock them!
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course the Sunblast juices. Toughest snacks, white malt, and Honey Bill juices.
Our time is limited again. These people have not done their research. I'm going to give you a challenge now. I want you to list all these drinks.
All of them?
All of them. All of them. I'm going to make the question harder.
Okay.
You could just list all of them. All right, John. Oh, hold on. Somebody's on the telephone. Let's see if somebody's there. Are you there?
I'm going to take a try.
Take a try, Blue. Take a try.
Cola champagne.
That's one.
That's one.
Ginger beer.
Is there ginger beer?
Pineapple.
It have a ginger, but it's not a ginger beer. It's
Ginger. Cream soda.
She have one and she close is a ginger, but it's not a ginger beer, it's a ginger something.
Okay. You want to try again, Blue?
I'll try again.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. So before we go, because I want that question to remain, I'm gonna tell you to name the flavors, and next week, all 7.
So,
So name the flavors.
so we have cola champagne,
Cola champagne,
bitter lemon,
Moby,
cocktail de fruits,
cocktail de fruit,
soda water, ginger ale, and tonic water.
All right. So you see, you made it harder for yourself. Next week, 7 of them.
And we also have sale on our quenchers.
Okay.
We have 3 for 10. And we also have sale on our pineapple juices. You can get 3 for 20 or one of them for $5. So the Road Boy bus is going around town. And yeah, so you don't have to miss up on that.
More love, big love to Jaw Drop Hotspot, Brigadier's Bar, Jaw Drop Hotspot in Maho, Brigadier's Bar, Paybush, MP Shop in Marsac, Man's Bar, Woodbridge Bay. Good morning, Man. Say hi to Lean, okay? Davos Bar, Roseau on the Highway Bar, Portersville, One Port Container Bar, Roseau, Deborah's Bar, Marsac, and Brian's Bar, Saint-Sauveur. Where did you come from? These businesses continue to support the brand, and we appreciate every single one of them, Dominica. This is how we bring a wrap to this morning's program, Belfast on 30. Any final comments before you go?
Don't forget that we have a sale on our quenchers, free for 10.
Mm-hmm.
A sale on our pineapple juices, orange, sweetened and unsweetened. You can get free for 20 and one of them for $5.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
See you again next week.
Bye-bye.
I hope you took the names down.
Where did you come from, baby? I don't know if it's Sunday.
Next here is Creole Handbed. Stick around.
Visit the distribution outlet at Jim Dominic on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
In Dominica's case, I actually located Tallboy as being the person who eventually introduced what we now know as a full-fledged pan with full scales into Dominica. When he came back to Dominica one time in the late 50s, early 60s, he brought with him a pan made in Trinidad.
Steel pan tattoo.
Dominica at one point had about 7 or 8 full-fledged steel bands, and that's why Pont Michel actually holds a place of prominence in steel pan in Dominica. There's a full-fledged steel band. In Portsmouth, there was a band group in Grand Bay. There was a steel band also in Maho. There was a steel band in Massac. In the city, we had 3 steel bands.
Steel band part 2 and Creole Handbed with Afatan, Afi, Matty and friends. This Friday on the big station from 10:45 a.m.
So all of these, you can see there was a really interesting support coming from the private commercial sector for the art form. And it wasn't just in mouth. It wasn't just even in finance, because these steel bands used to be used throughout the year.
Dominica, let's retune our bodies, minds, and spirits to the genius of Tallboy Chance, Stafford Joseph, Miguel Dublin, Aaron Emanuel, Owen Banwell, and others, and awaken this little giant. Steve Van Patu with Afi, Matty, and friends, hosted by Ambassador Prince Wright. And the big station 295 FM by Prince Friday from 10:45 a.m. The time is now. There we go. The Pan Resurgence, the Pan Renaissance, the rise of the children will not forgive us.
The steel band playing the Calypso on the road was what determined what was the favorite for the year, and we now know it as the road match. In Dominica's case, I actually located Tallboy as being the person who eventually introduced what we now know as a full-fledged pan with full scales into Dominica. When he came back to Dominica one time in the late 50s, early 60s, he brought with him a pan made in Trinidad.
Steel pan tattoo.
Dominica at one point had about 7 or 8 full-fledged steel bands, and that's why Pont Michel actually holds a place of prominence in steel pan in Dominica. There was a full-fledged steel band. In Portsmouth, there was a band group in Grand Bay. There was a steel band also in Maho. There was a steel band in Massac. In the city, we had 3 steel bands.
Steel band part 2 and Creole Handbed with Afatan, Afi, Matty and friends. This Friday on the big station from 10:45 a.m.
So all of these, you can see there was a really interesting support coming from the private commercial sector for the art form. And it wasn't just in mouth. It wasn't just even in finance, because these steel bands used to be used throughout the year.
Dominica, let's retune our...